Listen, we just won champs, but you guys' trash talk is not good.
Like what?
Oh, what?
I'm not trying to hear that.
I'm not trying
to hear that. We're gonna start today with go back to your bedroom. Go back to your bedroom. I want to hear you guys say it.
Go back to your bedroom.
No. I want to hear you guys actually say it like you mean it.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Go back.
You're going home. You're going home.
Go home.
That's better. That's better. All right, second line. You're awful.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Let me hear you guys say it.
Phrase it. All right. You're
awful.
You're awful.
Guys, with more-
you're really bad.
No, you are awful.
No, you bad. Like, you're
Guys,
awful.
come on. I want to hear you say it like you just won the tournament.
Okay. Ready?
3, 2, 1.
Holy
You're
shit.
terrible. Holy shit.
That's what I'm talking about. That's how you guys speak.
Come on, man.
We just won champs. Come on.
Okay.
Hey,
You are fucking awful.
you were terrible.
Oh my God, you're going home.
Oh my God. All of you cannot shoot straight.
Relax, FaZe. Love you, Draza. That's what you're about to hear live from Paris. Welcome back. It's the Esports of the Herd. A lot of people here talking about there's less and less names in the GOAT conversation. Simp and Shotzzy definitely at the top of that active players list.
No, without a shadow of a doubt. And I think right now, with everything that Simp has done through this year, proving yet again that he is him, he wasn't reliant on that core. He can come through with relatively new blood and deliver on the greatest stages. He's putting himself in prime position to ride this year out beautifully.
Nameless, I'm going to put you on the hot seat. You are a general manager. My name is Fancy from Twisted Minds. I'm looking for a COD team, and I want you to sign one of those two players. Who do you get? You only got one bag to build around. One player.
Man, you can't go wrong. I got to put that out there. And I love, Ant's game, but I'm going to go with Simp. I think he can just do it all, and I think he proved it by having a brand new team, the trio splitting up and winning champs that year. I think that is an incredible feat. So, yeah, if I had to pick one player, it's Simp for sure.
Speaking of Simp, we had the GOAT backs.
How you feeling today?
Feeling great. I mean, let me switch sides. But I'm feeling great. Feel like, a nice little finals rematch here. Excited to take this one too.
Hey man, you guys look good in the last chance rematch. You guys been looking good all weekend. You know those boys about to give everything which they got to take y'all down. But I know none of that matters to you, right?
Nah, I mean, we're just here to play some COD and have some fun, honestly.
Hey man, have some fun, yo. Good luck to you. Yo, Coach Crowder, all right? I mean, you guys just came off one of the biggest wins that we've seen in FaZe in a long time, but now you got to do it again. Was the preparation the same?
Yeah, honestly, we just got some pretty good scrims in leading into the EWC. It's been in the back kind of vibing, doing the same thing, keeping it routine.
Getting a routine. CEO. Okay, hey man, you've been checking everything over there. You've been making sure that, all the employees are doing good. HR is doing well over there. How's the business?
Hey, it's just another day in the office. It's Saturday. We're here to play. And lose or go home.
Hey, lose or go home. Best of luck getting to Sunday right there, all right? All right? As you can see, mute Ben is what everybody wants to do, all right? But we love Ben J Field Time on the stream. I got to talk to everybody's favorite twin over here, Vaughn. How you feeling, man? Yo, it's been a while since you and the Boozer, both of y'all world champions with your duo. How would it feel to win EWC after getting second last year?
Definitely amazing. Definitely starts with this win today. And, just remind everyone why we're champs.
Hey, man, remind everybody why you're champs. You feel cool, calm, and collected today. I ain't seen this type of energy out of you for a while. You got some good sleep tonight?
I got great sleep, listening to Coach Fish and just controlling my breathing before the match and just staying calm.
Hey, I heard that, man. Stay focused, all right? Good luck to you, B.
Thank you.
Yo, I could have used Coach Fish on opening day. It was stressful in here. Taking a look at a man who causes heartbeats to go faster. Simp has been a monster in every lobby he enters. A 1.29 is the highest KD in the tournament. He's also rocking the highest Slayer rating and the highest
over
damage.
the course of the last 2 months really became peak. And at champs, it culminated into this team that is just dominant across the board. So, yeah, going into this matchup, they're extremely confident. They've been doing a lot of things on the back end with their coaching staff.
That was the first time they beat OpTic. That was way back in Birmingham. As we take a look at your maps and modes this time around in the best of 7, 65% of the fans feel OpTic is going to take this series with Frequency Hardpoint right there in the middle. Big shout out to everyone over at Treyarch. The top 2 teams in the world want to play this game mode to decide who is moving on to the semifinals. So let's get into it with our experts, starting with you, Nameless. You've been on fire. Finish strong.
Yeah, I got FaZe taking this one. I think it goes all the way to the game 7, and FaZe get it done in another search and destroy.
Going FaZe in 6.
That's it.
That's what I got for you. You got 2 of the maps missing from last time out.
Nailed
it's
it.
going to be OpTic getting it done.
There we go. To the stage. Final match of the day. Get it on.
What I'm sure about is that the temperature has dropped 10 degrees here in Paris after that slap in the face from Falcons, les gars. La clim est palpable après cette victoire de Falcons. Je le sais, c'est pas ce qu'on attendait. But talking about heated rivalries, I think we have another one.
We absolutely do. Can you believe after everything you've already seen here today, we are closing out with a rematch from the Champs Grand Final in Vegas, where we saw OpTic going for the three-peat, but FaZe took everything from them.
Everything but one thing. This trophy hasn't been touched yet this year by FaZe, but you know, it could already slip into the fingers of OpTic as they could be out of the competition by tonight, man.
All I know is from everything we've seen tonight, expect the unexpected.
Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, c'est l'heure d'attacher vos ceintures. Time to fasten your seatbelts.
And welcome, FaZe Clan! Just weeks ago, OpTic were chasing history, 3 straight world titles. FaZe killed that dream. 5 maps to 2, world champions, Simp the MVP. And if that wasn't painful enough, tonight they get the chance to take another piece of iconic silverware from the green wall.
But this isn't champs anymore. OpTic Gaming! This is OpTic's crown. They won the Esports World Cup last year, and they came to Paris to defend it. And after 100 Thieves knocked them down, Project Notorious found out exactly what happens when you put the green walls back against it. 3-0, message received, they are ready.
You could not script this, could you? Look at the state of this. 2 absolute beasts on the stage. Somebody is about to take an L.
Here in Paris, we always save the best till last.
Big fight feel here in Paris. Draza, Dashi, look, we keep talking about it. It was just weeks ago that you two went at it in iconic fashion in Vegas. I'm going to come to you first, Draza. Why can we expect the same result here tonight?
I mean, hey, I'm the CEO, so it's another day in the office. I'm here to do what I do, and it's going to be a good match.
Is he the CEO?
I don't think so.
Why is tonight going to be different for you guys?
I mean, we were prepared for this. We've been shooting, so I'm excited for the series.
Any final words?
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good stuff, guys. Shake hands. Lovely sportsmanship. This is going to be epic. It is FaZe versus OpTic. Somebody's getting their key crushed tonight.
It's a Saturday night prime time ticket, and well, you already know what it is. If there was ever a series that could top the last one, we've got it on stage. Shift with Study, FaZe with OpTic, redemption on the line for OpTic, but at the same token, don't forget that 04 to Booza are still looking for their clapback on this stage too.
This is a tale as old as time. ECLÁSICO, a matchup that we have seen for organizations. A total of 73 different times they have played over so many different titles. OpTic currently have the lead by 1. We know what happened a couple weeks ago. 3 S&D round 11s. Potentially it might come down to that again. So for everyone watching at home and everyone in the stands, grab some popcorn and your drink of choice and get ready for the show.
It's going to be unbelievable. Legitimately 2 decades of history stand between these two organizations, and I know for a lot of you out there, you're happy to see the names represented in full. A certain level of nostalgia grasses us on the stage here in Paris, the city of light, lighting up a little bit brighter here at 10:40 p.m. This is an interesting map set series.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of runbacks that are in the mix from the grand finals. The Raid Search comes back, the Scar Overload comes back, the Hacienda Search comes back, and we kick it off with a Scar Hardpoint that existed both in the upper final as well as the grand final.
Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. Into the P1 we go here on Scar. You're gonna have FaZe not spawning on the preferred side. OpTic looking to lock down blue, but there's already routes being hit. It doesn't matter. The nuke and Shotzzy take care of him.
Oh, but the CEO is already in the office. Turn, snaps, finds two, alleviates all of that opening pressure immediately. But have they tracked Shotzzy? Oh, they're looking, but you wouldn't necessarily anticipate this style of a route. Takes a shot, though. Red dot's going to echo across the radar as OpTic are still trying to search for a way to get back in the middle of the map. And even though Shotzzy does flip the spawns around, it's all about clearing out mid-map, and Hook will handle it.
Yeah, Shotzy's just so annoying. Drazo is wasting about 20 seconds trying to locate where he was, and that's just the plays that Shotzzy is capable of doing. On final 10 seconds here at the P1, the race over towards P2. Shotzzy sitting at 2-0, make it 3-0. He's got one more underneath him.
Yeah, sure does. Kill comes through, looking for it, trying to find it. Can't tally it. Nice haze into Hardpoint, plus an early cutoff from 04. How does he get there that quickly? But Dashy shuts it down. Still, that does guarantee at least the opening 15 seconds, maybe more if you can wipe up this first wave.
And with those spawns coming in, it guarantees where the pressure is going to come in. There's no trophy systems in place, so tax and stun will be heavily invested, and that's going to clean up all four with ease. OpTic get a good break. 35 seconds. Now FaZe looking to rally up back over through green side, but they're also trying to apply pressure through Delhi.
Simp will win one over the middle of the map. That will put some consideration towards the flank, but Dashy's got his eyes thoroughly focused on the front. Simp shuts that down though as well. Shotzzy on the last one left. Help is on the way rapidly as Shotzzy finds one over the top. Hook looking for more, but does not find it, doesn't need it. Mercules has already tallied the kill, but now OpTic are looking for rotation. They know Draws is playing somewhere at mid. Hook will find him. Oh, careful. Finally, the shots come through, and OpTic will have numbers for Roto.
Yeah, Dash is able to clean up the double. Even with Mercules getting the team kill, so now there's only one player off the rotation. It's going to be 04, Mr. Twin. He's able to find the first gunfight. He's able to control the spawns as well for his teammates over towards blue. But look at what Shotzzy is doing. He needs his team to cause a distraction because he's going to spawn them all the way out.
Just holding there well and trying to find some sort of a block. Shots will come through. Shotzzy reveals his position. 04 trying to watch it. Patience is a virtue against Shotzzy. And they say, never mind, let's just let him sit there. Nice shots from 04. Woo, that was clean. Nasty Omni movement on display for sure, plus the stun. 04 getting it done early.
And they lock down blue side again. It's like Shotzzy wants to do these plays, but they are allowing him to try to get away with that space and said, screw you, we're going to take all our guns to the opposite side. So FaZe are going to be able to take the lead. Only 15 seconds remaining here at the P3, and OpTic have to get out of green.
04 shut down on the cut. Now all of a sudden a little bit of pressure put on towards this rotation. A couple of spawns are in though for FaZe Clan as we head to a Fly Saudi a check-in with the comms for FaZe Clan.
Pick up. I'm to get them. Yeah, that's fine. I'm up on top. I'm blocking on time. I'm blocking on time.
Last kid mid, white wall.
I don't see him.
He's going white wall.
Two front door, okay?
Further. Upstairs. 118, one down.
He's staying out. I don't see him. Brandon, you're missing Tyler.
Shotzzy, she back in.
Watch out. Still 18.
I saw no lights. They're going around. They're all around.
Pick up, Brennan.
I don't see him.
Hit twice. I might watch out. Make sure you block.
I'm blocking. I might be cut on. One green, one big cut. Mike is still green. Two times.
Tons of energy, and the CEO is shooting, but OpTic cutting back into this lead. Now an opportunity to take their own as we do a comms check with OpTic Gaming.
Shot. Chop.
Low plane. Hard box. Look at time. Intergen. Yeah, there's one in the back.
Low plane. He's low plane on me. I'm on bullet.
First guy was shot, Sam. He's the shot. First guy.
One shot at all. One guy's on the right.
I spawned in the back, boys. They're getting weird spots.
On the right, Ross, shut on.
I got naded. That guy was off load.
First on the right.
He's on your right, deep right, take, at the tank 04.
Yeah, we gotta kill this guy.
Look at
Shot dead.
Look at that.
Be cut.
Spawn him green.
04. We're 7-4. Yeah. Someone get the knife. It's fine. Left side time and top broken. Our side time and top broken.
Alright, what's our shot?
We're good. I'm chopping. He's chopping off time, Sim.
Nade shuttle. Try to
Nade time.
On time set. So we can't time it. It will come.
Nice. Good fucking win.
Let me shot for
Watch
sure.
white wall. Yeah, white wall already. So far.
Top three, watch out, guys. Watch out. White wall. White wall.
Nice, get up on time. I spawn P5.
Shop, I think. He's in shop.
Okay, shop. Two shop. I got another one shop. What's there so far?
I'm blocking. Top wood. Absolute top wood. He's on new 04.
I'm looking at it. I don't see him. No, he's their shop. They're showing gold.
Yeah, back and forth. Exactly what we want to see from the Scar Hardpoint. Mercules trying to win the scrap time as OpTic are a little bit outside the rotation to new with 04 blocking the way.
And that was some of the highest level of communication from both rosters, calculating the fundamental aspect of the game, making sure you're keeping track of certain names and not allowing anyone to get lost. It's basically a tie game as we head over towards the P2. OpTic are going to be the first team in, and Shotzzy is able to find one, but now FaZe get their push back in.
Man, the ARs are just lighting things up right now for FaZe. Even though Booza may have had a slow start, he is cooking over the top of P2 at the moment. Dashy just trying to litter some shots up top while Shotzzy hits a pitch, but it's shut down by 04. Massive play there as Hook really just has to sit and wait. Can't even do that as 04 finds that shutdown and FaZe are getting the time.
There's no routes being hit. OpTic are going to try to just flood through the front door. So far, it's 2 for 1 in the trade fights. You technically have the numbers advantage, but you have the nuke working on a pinch through the middle of the map. He's going to lose that gunfight to 04. The rest of the ARs still locking down the front side of the motel, and it's looking like this final 15 is going to FaZe.
That's a really good angle for 04 to push up and pull Dashy off and allow Sip to play through mid. Spawns will move just a moment here, but Abuza has a read on it. Able to find the kill onto Dashy. Opportunity here for FaZe to run away.
It's crazy how next level they are in their hardpoint game. Even when you think OpTic are getting blessed with an opportunity with now flawless off the rotation over towards P3, try to get your trophy system down to potentially lock this one down, but OpTic fly in, they soar in, all 4 dead, OpTic in the time.
Critical moment right there for OpTic Gaming. They needed that badly. Even more to find 04 to stagger the respawns here just a touch, and Shotzzy's now all of a sudden heating things up. Brilliant shots to Abuza. FaZe spawning out towards mid, and Hook is cutting him off.
Hook has to play this timing game. Is able to get the first, but you can already see on your mini-map, 04 thinking about the big-time play. He already got past you over through the motel. He is now blocking the spawn. Your teammates are forced to turn around, and thankfully Dashy shoots the way that he does. OpTic have been able to basically lock down this P3 all throughout this time and keep it a tie game.
Amazing bounce back for OpTic. FaZe now late to rotate over towards new, but they're finding kills through the exit. That's going to give them an opportunity to move some of the spawners around. Yeah, 2 players going to spawn out here. Shotzzy able to find one from the front. That will limit this hit, but he's going to get found out over towards the top. Mercules has to play his life. How much can he create from back here? Simp is right around the corner, able to miss, and now on opportunity to get more potentially as he's got Abuza online, but Draza will put him down, but Dashy's spawning close, has help from Hook, and OpTic will win the spawn.
He's got the assistance. Great plays there from Mercules, just staying alive in the position, and now you can allow the Batman to get loose. 2 in a row, back spawn secured. FaZe all over the map, though. They are hitting every single round. Sip finds one, 04 finds another, but it's Dashy and Hook in response.
But the problem is they just don't have the help to stay alive inside the hardpoint, so now off the respawn, you've got to get it done if you're Mercules, and he's able to line up too. Simp in from the front door, though. Critical, back 20 seconds to play for here as Simp's able to turn that into a second. Dashy still holding. Good pre-fire on the Draza, and he's going to have maybe one more to deal with. Almost gets the beat down, but not quite. And look at the spawns. Mercules is going to spawn out. He is Agent 007 right now, trying to sneak behind enemy lines.
He just made the play at P3. Now he makes the play at P4. He has a chance to do it. Timing is not going to go his way, but he at least stall out enough time for Shotzzy to be in a position to block the spawns and now take the spawns.
Opportunity to bring right back in. Simp gets the beat down, but no shot with it. Shotzzy still alive and kicking. Hook's able to clear out the backside of the plane. That is massive for trying to hold this P5 because now FaZe don't really have a route to hit at the moment. Oh, look at this little back and forth from Shotzzy. 4 in a row from him. Simp down low, and Shotzzy wants to take the battle. Both players happy to have that superstar conversation right here, top green, but it's Dashy for 2. Mercules with damage onto the hard point, and FaZe will get cleared out.
Shotzzy is in a flow state right now, 29 and 22, almost 2 minutes in the hard point, and he's also streaking. If you haven't seen, they breached the 200-point mark. Final 15 seconds, and this is where you have to step up with the aggression, because every single kill from this point on is going to spawn behind you at green, and you already have pressure at white wall. Shotzzy on 7.
Opportunity to block the spawns around, but Draza very wisely chases that down. FaZe able to find a handful of eliminations. Now he will make his move. Able to help Mercules out by trying to get some pressure to the middle of the map. Shotzzy on the pinch, able to find one more. It's just now to can't FaZe hold from inside the hard point, but Hook is right there with the AR hip fire. Stuns, nades, all of it coming through, but OpTic are in the hill for now.
They just continuously keep on flooding through mid-cup, but they do not have deli control. So Mercules is not going to be able to stay alive. 0-4 with the double, but it's Shotzzy with another route. He continuously is getting lost. He's continuously making big-time plays, and FaZe no longer have blue side.
That's that leader's advantage, allowing Shotzzy to do whatever he wants. Mercules pelting through mid-market. Simp in the corner, try to cook up a nade. 0-4, able to get some play through mid. Goodness gracious, 0-4 almost able to do it all himself. 195-223. 12 seconds left here on T1 before we rotate, and there's still a negotiation for who's going to win this right side of the map.
And it's all on Simp. What can he do? Him v Shotzzy, the GOAT of the CDL. Are they going to be able to have a one-on-one that could potentially be the difference maker here? And Shotzzy gets the better of him. That's 3 dead off the rotation. Your Piz player who gets shut down, but you know where the pressure's coming in. All at green.
Dashy with getting an 8 cooked up. FaZe trying to flood from the front. Draza the one on the pinch. Dashy runs out of ammunition here. Uh-oh, wait a second. That's going to be 3 dead. At least Mercules by himself over through Sled. Dashy's nade does connect, and Mercules wins the 1v1. Spawns, they'll move. 235, 196. FaZe trying to break from
Get your trophies down. Get your trophies down. You know FaZe are going to be fresh off the respawn with every single tag. OpTic only needs 10 seconds. Here comes Shotzzy.
Shotzzy, able to get the one he needs. Last 5 seconds, Sabuza would have to peel him off the hard point, but it's Dashy who has the first and the last word. 250, 197. OpTic take the first.
You're trying to through the green wall.
Uh-oh.
But you get isolated if you are Hook, and you also are the bomb carrier.
Wow, 0-4 just got bailed out big time by Sim's timing. 2v2. Dashy will collect the bomb. Long route for Mercules. I don't believe Dashy moved far enough forward to switch off of the pistol for a rifle. So he's still on sniper pistol combo. This is the first shot. 0-4, Simp trying to work this one together, but they're still nervy about lining up for Mercules, and they're going to back away.
And you got to keep in mind, Dashy still has that sniper. He hit some unbelievable shots at certain points. Only 30 seconds remaining on the round, and Dashy now found himself an NPC 1v2 for 0-4.
0-4's going to back away. He's going to guess for B. He will be wrong. But the timing of how this plant happens, he may be able to catch. OpTic slacking. I think he's on Mercules in the jump. There's the first one for free. They're able to get over to the second one, but Mercules locks down the shots. Opening round goes to FaZe's turn. Nades to get us kicked off. Doesn't look like it deters OpTic from slowing down all that much on this little play through A and into the pitch. Shotzzy just slides out. Crazy behavior, but it sets up Hook for the double. That was bold. Didn't look like they were really set up to hit that together, but it works out nicely, and OpTic will have the numbers.
Yeah, if Shotzzy's going to make plays like that, just have someone follow him up. The nuke finds a double, so numbers again in favor of OpTic, and look at how fast they are working in sync. They have no info that that bomb is going to be down, but they said 3v2, let's continue to run together.
Yeah, why not? But you've got both ARs up for FaZe, so if they can catch some angles and a little bit of info, maybe a chance. That's a free first. Shots from Mapusa, oh my. Nearly gets it to a 1v1. Draza's actually with an NPC here. So he's got to work back to get the bomb under 30 seconds for the 1v2.
Yeah, he's running out of time here. Mercules was already able to spot him. Is not going to try to force this gunfight. Those another shoulder is just going to get out of dodge. 20 seconds left.
Well, they pass each other. Draza back up the elevator. Still cannot find Mercules. So now it's just down to, do you even have the time to make a play for a plant?
There's no time.
No, he's not going to get there. Round will go to OpTic. Cheeky little play there. Just simply put, that seems to be the name of the game. Dashy 4-1 through 2 rounds. OpTic back onto the attack. Doesn't look like Bruce will have the scope this time around.
Another one?
It's another nade. This time it's over to A, though. Hook's got one cooked up for the side door. But OpTic will have their numbers, and they're going to keep them. Oh,
Dashy's just going to take the one-on-one there versus Simp. Now in a 4v2, info already gained onto Draza.
Yeah.
You should just not give them a chance. Spot them again before you make the objective play.
Oh, but he may have caught timing on a 1. Shotzzy. No way. He's out of there. Not fully. No trade comes back over to help. Apuz almost gets another, but Mercules is right there to follow up. It's just down to Draza. This would be an ace and a 1v3. 2 more to grab. Shots are nearly there, but not quite. Fades are out. Dashy sniping backside staircase. Hold on a second. Does FaZe try to collapse on this? Do they know how many OpTic players are here?
Look at Shotzzy.
Bounce off the nade from Simp. Quick route, like you mentioned, from number 6 in red. That's Shotzzy from behind, but the smoke is causing this to be an absolute mess. Finally, Mercules able to find Draza, but Shotzzy responds with one onto Shotzzy and will stabilize 3v3.
Minute left to go on the round. First time FaZe have gotten the first blood. A lot of time to work with. OpTic are going to be playing for this retake over at bar, but FaZe are going to come in on the spawn play.
Yeah, they sure are. Here comes the first slide. Simp able to get the opener. Immediately traded by Mercules, so they catch 4 off the bomb plant. Yes, they do. Pistol for Dashy. But now to the 1v1. Abuza going to give a little bit of space to Merc. Sees the shoulder, sees the knees. What a peek! Over towards A Street, looking for some pushes, but no one home.
But they did use tax again. And something was able to connect, but they don't read the pressure through top window. So Simp finds the first blood. Shotzzy on the pinch trying to make up for it, but he's going to have to back down. Thankfully, Mercules wins his one-on-one 3v3.
Yeah, that's just one of those moments where you think FaZe are just going to kind of get together and just guard the bar, but instead, 04 thinks he's got timing to push through, and he gets caught. And now Mercules is going to catch another one out in no man's land, but Draza wins the gunfight. Huge shutdown there, 2v2. Pardon me, 2v3.
And I think Shotzzy was able to spot out Simp. But Hook on the other side was able to locate Draza. He's thinking it's a 1v1 gunfight. No, the teammates are there to assist them. And finally, FaZe are able to get one on the board. Is on point. And on the defensive side, they switched up the tempo.
Oh, but look at this. Yeah. Quick hit around the back. Uza will find one before being shut down. Dashing in some trouble here, but the quick hit from FaZe is still being matched. Pinstripe goes to kill feed 2v2. Hook wants blood. He's going to find timing, but 04 cuts it off. Leaving Merc for the 1v2. He's guessed this correctly. Just comes down to, does he get an angle? First shots are into both, but just can't find the first kill.
He also has a stun and a nade. And the time working on his side. 04 is able to throw a couple shoulders. Keep gaining that info, and that's only going to allow Draza to take more space up through the middle of the map. But Mercules is just going to wait.
Now he takes his moment, seeing if he can catch 04 still throwing those shoulders. 04 with the plant. Merc from top window. Oh, nice angle from Draza, pushes him off. Reset again, 40 seconds.
Yeah, you know it's going to be a double stack in towards the warehouse, especially with that plant position. So he's trying to bank on that nade to see if he can connect onto anyone, but it's the same exact setup it was before the bomb was planted.
Yeah, he's just going to have to peel 04. Draza's just going to peek over through arches when he needs to. This should be unbreakable. And it is. Well played by FaZe.
Too clean.
Been fiddling with every so often. M15 this round. Aggression from OpTic trying to fight for pit. Draza, nades in hand. Shotzzy gets what he wants though. Boost is sniping. This is a little bit of a monkey wrench. Puts it away. 04. Whoa, a little peek. Still able to find the first, and all of a sudden OpTic feel a little bit trapped here. Bottom side pit. Kills are going to come through FaZe now with the numbers.
Now it's Mercules in a 1v3. Bomb is going to be down over at that A-bomb site. And all of FaZe running as a cordonry around the map, and he's not going to stand a chance. FaZe have made those.
Works out beautifully. Now all of a sudden, the game of chess starts to become a little bit more three-dimensional. Nades over towards the top side of the bar. Smoke is down. FaZe showing that they want to maybe play for an early plant, but 04 is kind of caught in the middle of a really tough gunfight. Oh! The Smoke is just pulling all of the auto aim around. Shotzzy able to get most of it. Trying to finish it off is the rest of OpTic, and they will. Chaos ensues.
And they're running out of a lot of tax to use in this retake scenario. They're going to send it through bottom pitch. Shotzzy's playing tight in the corner, doesn't look to his right, and got the timing for first blood.
That's big. Abuza still a little bit further outside the play. Shotzzy in trouble, will be isolated. Here comes Abuza on his route around the backside at Rocks. Hook is not prepared for this, but he doesn't get spotted. Up the ladder, shots are there, but they're not clean enough for the kill. Simp able to see the trade onto Mercules.
Only 20 seconds.
They know where Hook is, but they don't know where Dashy's repositioned to. The answer is he hasn't really repositioned. Now he shows up, Dashy able to find the kill. Simp, 1v2, finds the first one cleanly. Gonna have to go quick to find the second kill. Does he get around the corner in time? He's got the knife, but he's not gonna get back for the defuse. OpTic are gonna go
preferred side, so all they want to do is try to manage as much as they possibly can. But Abuza and Draza are just going to control the EMP for now.
Shotzzy comes back to the play though, able to help out Mercules to clear out the middle of the map and also potentially, collect the EMP. So device in hand, Mercules going to take this to field. Hook was working on a long route over towards red. That gets shut down. Coming back to play now is Simp. He's actually taking a super long route. You have a lot of trust that FaZe is going to win these gunfights out. And how about it? They're not quite, not least as of yet, but it's just down to can they actually get back off the respawn in time. Is anybody gonna get there? I mean, nades and stuns should be able to land. Mercules looking for the wall bounces. It's gonna back his way in. Little moonwalk. How about that for an opening score?
And Simp just had way too much trust in his teammates. If he wrapped back towards the mid-court or at least towards top green, that leads to a stop. OpTic press their advantage, and again, they get that first score, and they might be able to change it to score number 2. These guys are shooting lights out right now. Another 3 dead, and OpTic are already up 2.
Oh man, FaZe need to load in right now. 3 dead once again. Draza held that mid-map.
Look at Shotzzy. He's just going to take the space.
Why not?
He's thinking that he potentially let us spawn him over towards boat, but FaZe is going to be bombarding this blue area. Shotzzy's playing all of this timings. Finds a kill onto 04. Knows that teammate in Dash is going to take care of Simp. He's going to get the last guy. That's going to be all 4 dead, and OpTic are trying to juke him.
I don't know if they recognize, though, that all of FaZe had spawned up over towards B, but it doesn't make a difference. Dash is going to bounce it back over
No way!
A. This is so good for
SMGs are continuously getting lost when you're coming off the respawn. We're not winning these team gunfights. Dashy lines up another double. That's going to be all 4 dead again. And there's still 3 minutes in this half. OpTic have a chance to end it early.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
The juke moves.
Going back over to B. Hello?
Because Shotzzy's working on the pinch. You're going to approach it over towards B. Heads on a swivel if you are FaZe. You take care of Shotzzy, but here comes the pressure through the front.
Book's able to find one. Dashy helping out. Good damage coming through. A couple of FaZe members able to still survive. He's got an NPC in his back pocket. Hold on, he can still do this himself.
Oh my God.
Able to get the win, but there's just too much space here. Defense will be able to spawn back up, but can they get back into the play fully? It's just a booze up top. He's pushed off by Mercules. That's gonna be an opportunity to scrap this if you're Hook, and he's able to score. The gaming is common like we think they are.
Top lane. Our side, Sam.
One more, on the right. One's already our side. White wall.
Yeah, he's somewhere on top Birkin. Top green.
What's AP top to our shop?
Okay, get mid, boys. Get mid, remember.
I mid. Drop the top blue.
Yo, ball's weak. Running a boat. You got some top mid.
On both.
Fine, it's fine. Get pressure on the left. Yeah, get pressure.
Keep putting pressure on him. Let's take care now, guys.
Where's he going?
What's like
top of me? Yeah, I'm dead. Sat. They're just aping. 2 in our spawn. 1 front sat, 1 with ball.
Oh, guys, watch out! Yeah, they're gonna get it. It goes mid. Everyone's playing.
Get in a good spot.
One top blue.
Get up there.
Top blue.
Make something out of nothing. Down by 3 scores, reset dead center of the map, but finally OpTic clear out their spawn, and they have mid-map in their favor.
Yeah, Hoop just taking the air up top towards red. Nice damage from Dashy. Fight echoing over towards the backside at field. Nice shots from Dashy.
This might be a cap.
Yeah, very well may be. There's no one in position. That battle from Draza was over towards the middle of the map. He's able to find the EMP here. Dashy gonna grab it. Nades are coming through, but they cannot stop Bruce. 6-2. No. This is insult to injury at the moment. 45 seconds of what will just be essentially a victory lap here for OpTic.
Just don't let this score go in the next 10 seconds, and then it's going to be mathematically impossible, but FaZe still trying to stay alive. Reset over through Motel, but they don't have a single player in a position to immediately grab that EMP. Mercules is keeping it safe. Gonna value his life, but this NPC finds a double, and that should be good enough for game.
Wow. I don't even have the words, Jay.
Me either, brother.
We were looking at the results, obviously, thinking that based on the winners final from Champs, the grand final, of course, from Champs, this was going to be another one in a long string of gauntlet matchups between these two teams. And right now, OpTic have pulled out Daddy's belt.
Yeah, straight belt to ass so far in this series, brother.
Okay. Feels like a make something out of nothing type situation right now, though, for FaZe. Semtex is out into the corners. Everyone respecting that. It's Bruce able to find one through the middle of the map. Abuza, Dashy, after finding the initial kill, is going to be able to... What? How did he just do that? I thought he was off the map. Pirouetting. There's a new Black Swan out here, and it's Mercules for 3. Holy cow.
He learned from the first time he played Frequency. Finds 3 to lead to OpTic getting at least 17 seconds, but FaZe on a quick re-break and a quick flip of the spawns as well. So if you are OpTic, you got to work your way back through Ode. stuns and nades can still be impactful. You're gonna have Sick Weak for the opening kill, but it's 0-4 now, trying to trade out the rest. Only able to take down one. Draws is still here trying to fight, but at least if you are FaZe, you have the right side of the map that you want for P2.
Burn out. Good finish right there. That will establish the spawns. 7 in the back. Opening shots onto Sympto. It's not what you want. That's a free point of ingress. 0-4 has to come back over to the play, and as he does, he's able to find a couple of the key kills. But around the back, Hardpoint's going to be starting to influence by none other than Shotzzy. 2 kills for him. 0-4 trying to find the 1v2 and is able to stabilize the Hardpoint and the spawns at the same time.
Now he's just going to keep his space, create that extra layer through the front. Don't allow OpTic to hit any extra long routes. Forcing the flood through the bottom door, but it's Mercules with the double. He gets the read on the 0-4, peppers him with shot, sets up Hook for the kill, and now you got FaZe trapped towards the back.
This has been incredible for OpTic from the front. They've really only lost about 10 seconds worth of time at most. Follow up, FaZe gonna get a couple of stuns in. They will finally clean out Orange, and there'll be an opportunity for FaZe to get out of spawn.
And this is where Shotzzy's got to play his life. All of his teammates spawning at old FaZe with the aggression. Understand where the pressure is now going to come in, but we have to locate the last guy, and now you're all clear on this side of the map. Simp is just going to back all the way up, and think he hard blocks, but got a natural print.
I'm telling you, dude, that's the one thing about this map we sometimes forget when there's not 5 players on it. There's a lot of space back there. Nice recovery as FaZe is able to get themselves back in. Spawns again, still going to favor OpTic, but can they lock things down from the front? Here's Draza, first one up, denied by Shotzzy. Abuza in trouble off 4 in a row. Just hoping he can find a gunfight win, but it's 3 straight dead. 0-4, next one, and last one to survive will fall OpTic for the break.
Now OpTic are gonna create some extra space. The nuke, your focus is over towards the silo side, but he is gonna get traded there from Draza. Thankfully, Dashy is gonna get that second kill. Only 15 seconds remaining on this time. FaZe is still going to be the aggressors on it. Over through the plat side, and you run right into a Shotzzy, who's on 4 in a row.
Unbelievable. FaZe will hold a narrow lead for now. They'll also be able to rotate quickly to pipes. Abuza up top, draws it down low. Dash able to find the first blood. Forces Abuza to watch 2 things at once, but 0-4 fills a gap up in the middle of the map. Dashy nade over the top. Looks like it's going to be an outer hit here for OpTic. Abuza will take care of Mercules first, and you're going to have to wait to try to hit the inner pipes here.
If you are FaZe, you desperately need to climb yourself back into this series, and it has to start with the communication. So let's check in with the comms out of FaZe Clan.
Yo, come on, start with me.
Yeah, could be on mid.
I'm jumping. Probably here. Yeah, he's on Eddie. Merc.
I don't see mid, bro.
I left.
I don't see my range. Definitely low. I don't see.
I push.
Low mid.
Tell him.
Yeah, go mid. Yeah,
Absolutely. Be better.
I'll be sub.
You're missing AR too, okay? Hey, 2-0. Another one. I see that. What's so funny? There be 2 mid.
I'm
trying to get 2 mid.
That 2 time, I think. Yeah, put up in there, okay?
Oh, Mercules. One more front blue. He's their side front blue. Front red. Brandon, I spawn red. I know, he's fine with you, Chris.
Yeah, they don't know.
He's here.
I think he's window on me.
Come on, me kind of.
Pion, pion. He's blue though.
On time.
Yeah, there's 2 kills.
I'm taking mid. Yeah, you should.
Yeah, only mid.
We know that.
Let's bank time.
You close up really big.
I'm naded.
Still feels just about as flat and as scattered as it looks. Not great news right now for FaZe, down big.
Yeah, it's just devastating when we jump into that listening. OpTic get the final 15 seconds, win the rotation over towards new, and with trophy systems, it seems to be unbreakable. Now it's a 60-point difference. Everyone on the side of the green wall earns himself a hellstorm. They are just pulling away in this game. They are trying to close it out in 4 and send FaZe home crying.
I mean, I don't want to sit here and say this because it doesn't feel right, but it just feels like OpTic want it more. I mean, viciousness and ferocity that just doesn't seem to be barked back right now by FaZe. 135-71, nearly double the points coming through here for OpTic. They've got spawns and they continue to find the kills. 7 spree for Merc, and now he's on the cutoff.
You heard Shotzzy say, you took our ring. We're not going to allow you to take this one. And now you are only 100 points away from that being the case. Dashy trying to lock it down, M15. Great shots now to the pistol, able to find a double. 0-4, last one standing, that's gonna be all 4 dead. And this is where OpTic start to step up that pressure, because every single kill you get from this point on, it's gonna spawn them behind you.
Shotzzy already making the route over towards the outer side at ring. Able to get up and stay alive through window. And he's going to get Mercules to spawn with him. Unbelievable. Yo! I don't want to play OpTic on this map right now. FaZe are getting battered. 100+ point game. Shotzzy on another 5 spree.
Oh my
6.
goodness.
If he gets 7, I throw the desk out the window.
But it's OpTic in the time. Growing the lead even more. Up by 100 now. FaZe with those back spawns need to quickly find a break. Need to quickly get themselves in the best setup to get this 40 seconds. But they cannot trade Shotzzy. Another double. And he continues to soak up the time.
Unbelievable. Mercules holding him off from the front. FaZe trying to crack their way back in. Shotzzy avoiding the set. Well, not avoiding the set. Next runs right back into it. Mercules, next one up. Not going to happen. 25 seconds of scrap time to fight for. Hook, the last one, ain't able to find 2. He's going to reset off the reload for the 1v1, but 04 finds the win. OpTic still have an opportunity to just run through and contest this scrap time. 04 needs some help. He's going to get a little bit, and Draza will have the last word for FaZe.
10 seconds remaining here at the P3. The rest of Draza's squad has already hit the rotation over towards bottom pipes. Still a tall ladder to climb for you to get yourself back into this game. And this one be invested.
Absolutely the case. It's going to be Simp and Draza trying to stay alive over through the bottom side of pipes, and they're both going to fall. OpTic are in. They're going to get over the 200-point threshold, and look at the cutoff from Hook, already playing up the middle of the map.
They just have everything on lock. They breached the 200-point mark. Long routes being hit from FaZe because they don't want to flood everyone through the front door. But the nuke is going to give the communication. Find the kill onto Simp with all of his teammates falling. And thankfully, you potentially have another Hellstone to bail you out. But the gunning is unreal. The nuke with 3.
Unbelievable shots from Hook on 4. Give him number 5 for the killing spree. Tuck him into bed. It's night time. Mercules with the Hellstorm on the way. Can't win it here, but boy, this is absolutely dominant from OpTic.
It hasn't even been close. OpTic need one break to patiently call game right here. What do FaZe have in store? Get your trophies down and hope to God we can win a gunfight.
Yeah, for real. Nope, not there. Dashy finds another. Mercules just runs in and takes care of all 4. There's no way. Based on what we're watching here, I could make you believe this was the CDL Grand Final. I couldn't sell you that story right now.
The pinch. Mercules on the opposite side, another double. He's the last man standing, him v04. A one-on-one potentially to call game, but who needs a one-on-one? Everybody else is in the party.
Unbelievable. FaZe desperate, trying to find their way in to extend this map, but it's not gonna happen. An absolute smackdown here on Saturday night.
There is no way in hell anyone in the world had that series going like that. But it just seemed that OpTic had an extra oomph in their step. When you talked about this matchup, the number 1 seed versus the number 2 seed. A match that you were expected to see in the grand finals here at EWC. You get it for the battle of top 8. OpTic clean up house, and there's nothing better. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting, you know what I'm saying now. What a series out of OpTic.
I am absolutely lost for words. This is a FaZe team that have lost 3 hard points until this series, dating back to Major 4. And they just got absolutely destroyed. I won't say in both of them, but kind of in both of them.
They did. They got destroyed in every single map. I have never seen OpTic play that high of a level. Everything that they were doing was working. Every gunfight that they were taking was working. Every route for search and destroy, they dominated. Overload, you lost for them, you dominated. The map that just got added, you dominated. OpTic, unreal.
Unbelievable, but OpTic get into the semifinals, and Lou has got the wonder child Mercules on the main stage for the post-game reaction.
Thank you very much, guys. Can the Messiah for OpTic do it all again? They're getting one step closer here in Paris. Mercules, congratulations for that big win. And I know that everyone keeps bragging about your rivalry with FaZe. Do you feel like there's actually one as a player, and how does it feel beating them after champs?
Yeah, there's definitely a rivalry. You know, they're a great team. So obviously they beat us at champs, so it definitely feels good to, you know, get our revenge here.
And I mean, you deserved it because that was quite with a fashion, we can say 4-0. Donc ouais, première question, t'es content j'imagine de les battre? Franchement ouais, ça faisait mal après ce qui s'était passé au Champions. Je suis extrêmement content d'avoir réussi à les battre. And we know it's been a tough year sometimes with a lot of second places, a lot of heartbreaks and stuff, except a major fall. How did you manage to remain positive, man, to believe every time that you could still keep winning and never give up?
Honestly, you know, most of the finals we lost, I would say we lost to ourselves. So that's just what we were telling ourselves, you know. We're way better than them. As long as we don't beat ourselves, we're not going to lose.
And I mean, you showed it today quite well. Deuxième question, comment est-ce que vous arrivez à rester positif après ces deuxièmes places toute l'année? Honnêtement, toutes les finales qu'on a perdues, on sait que c'était de notre côté, on sait que c'était de notre faute. Donc voilà, si on joue à notre prime, on peut clairement les battre. And tomorrow you're going to be playing 100 Thieves again. What are you going to have to do differently in order to get a different outcome from yesterday?
We're just going to have to close our hard points out this time. Yesterday we lost both, so yeah.
Feeling confident about it?
Of course.
Pretty much, yeah, of course. On va devoir réussir à conclure nos hardpoints. Hier, on a troll les deux contre 100 Thieves. This time is going to be different. Real quick, it's time for the key crush, and I'm sure that you're going to make a lot of OpTic fans happy with that one. You're going to get to crush the key of a legendary org, aka FaZe. How are we feeling about this one?
Feeling good.
Feeling good like you should, man. I'll let you, the Keymaster, explain you. Mesdames et messieurs, du bruit, s'il vous plaît, pour Mercules qui élimine FaZe. Break by break, step by step, Mercules is smashing the champs key here in Paris. OpTic move on to the semi-final. And real quick before I let you go, do you have any words to the fans here or at home? I'm sure you made everyone proud with that win. I'll welcome you back here, of course. How do you feel about this one? What do you want to tell the fans at home and here in Paris?
I just want to say thank you guys for coming out and supporting, and yeah, keep it up.
And keep it up because there's going to be more